Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to our top stories this morning. Brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assistant Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A member of the Las Vegas City Council has accused one of her colleagues of bullying. Lawyers for Councilwoman Victoria Seaman have sent a cease and desist letter to Michelle Fiore. In the letter, Seaman says that Fiore broke her index finger, grabbed her hair, and threw her to the ground during an altercation at City Hall in January. Seaman said in a statement that she has been traumatized by Fiore's actions. A source tells the Review-Journal that the bullying has gotten worse since the RJ revealed in July that the FBI was investigating Fiore's campaign finances. Fiore did not respond to a request for comment. We have an update on the two men with Las Vegas ties who have been charged in the January riot at the Capitol. One of them, Ronald Sandlin, has a trial date set for December 6th. The other, Nathan DeGrave, is being represented by an anti-vaccine attorney who did not appear for a hearing last month and reportedly is being treated for COVID-19. Both defendants are being held in a Washington jail. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, more and more sports teams and leagues are taking a look at Las Vegas. But how many teams can the Valley support? Review-Journal's Jen Ah has this story. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning to you, Renee. The answer to that billion-dollar question, so far, we're 3 and counting. First came the Vegas Golden Knights in 2017, then the Aces in 2018, and the Raiders in 2020. Now a possible fourth. The Oakland A's are exploring their options.
I spoke to a number of businessmen in the Las Vegas Valley about, hey, is there a cap on how many professional sports teams we can have? Pretty much all of them said no. They can pretty much support all 5 major league, NBA, NHL, NFL, MLB, and MLS.
However, money talks. Out of Allegiant Stadium's $2 billion price tag, $750 million is paid for by a hotel room tax in Clark County. So far, no word on if the A's could receive a public-private partnership deal here in the Las Vegas Valley. Another factor to consider, overlapping schedules of different sports leagues. Renee?
Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. The excessive heat warning for your Wednesday has been extended until Thursday. We'll also see widespread haze today between noon and 4 p.m. Still sunny and hot conditions, 108 for your high and light winds. For the rest of the week, those winds will pick up by Thursday to about 20 miles per hour. We're still staying in the low 100s, 104 by Friday. Evening lows staying in the low 80s. In your sports news, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus of up to $500 when you sign up. Former Raiders linebacker Tanner Muse signed with the Seattle Seahawks practice squad on Tuesday. He was waived by the Raiders after spending the entire 2020 season on injury reserve. The team replaced him with veteran linebacker KJ Wright. Muse was drafted in the 3rd round by the Raiders in 2020. A source tells the Review-Journal that he was offered a spot on the team's practice squad, but he decided to sign with Seattle instead. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. A Las Vegas business owner is going to prison for his role in a Medicaid fraud scam. The 52-year-old man named Thomas Heron was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison. According to court records, he and his wife billed Medicaid for more than $10 million.
Court documents show that Heron admitted to going online and downloading personal information of recently deceased people in North Carolina to see if they were eligible for Medicaid. If they were, he would back bill them up to a year to his company for services that weren't performed.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. What is it like telling jokes after 9/11? Former Las Vegas resident Julie Seaball co-directed a new documentary, Too Soon, Comedy After 9/11. The film talks to comics about the dilemma they faced as they tried to make people laugh after that day.
He's making fun of the first responders who died at 9/11. I was getting all these death threats and boycott emails. He's un-American. He's doing this.
Too Soon airs tonight at 9 p.m. on Vice TV.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Clemson's national title odds took a hit after a 10-3 loss to Georgia in the season opener Saturday. The Tigers have dropped to the 12-1 fifth choice at the Westgate Superbook to win the college football playoff, trailing Alabama at plus 140, Georgia at plus 350, Ohio State at 5-1, and Oklahoma at 8-1. Clemson quarterback DJ Uyunglele saw his odds to win the Heisman Trophy go from 12-1 to 30-1 after a bad night. Alabama quarterback Bryce Young is the 4-1 favorite.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas, assisted living and memory care, the best care for the best life. The Raiders season opener at Allegiant Stadium is less than a week away. And if you're going to the game, Review Journal's Kevin Cannon has some tips for you. Kevin?
Preseason games aren't just for the players to prepare, they're for the fans. And Vegas Station has you covered with all your do's and don'ts for the Monday Night Football season opener. Don't bring large bags, weapons, projectiles, strollers, or laptops. Do bring a credit card or payment app because Allegiant is a cashless stadium. Do stay hydrated. These water cooling stations surround the stadium. Do plan your attack. You can walk from the strip across the Hacienda Bridge, which will be closed to cars on game day. They expect 20,000 fans to cross that bridge. Don't park in a reserve lot unless you have a pass. The parking lot gates open 4 hours before kickoff. The stadium gates open 3 hours before kickoff. Download the Spot Hero app to park in one of the dozens of lots surrounding the stadium. The Raiders control 35,000 parking spots around the stadium. Do make sure your rideshare driver drops you off at the proper lot. The official rideshare lot is on Dean Martin Drive, just north of Hacienda. By the way, Dean Martin Drive is one-way south only, and Polaris Drive is one-way north only.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. And if you're watching 7 at 7 on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.